celebrating academic excellence. This is the University of North Dakota Spring Commencement Ceremony, live from the Alara Center in Grand Forks. Welcome to the University of North Dakota's General Commencement Ceremony for undergraduate students. 8 times a year, the university conducts commencement ceremonies to celebrate the success of our students. Thank you for participating in today's ceremony. To honor our students, please place your phones on vibrate or turn them off. If you must leave your seats, please be considerate of others around you. Enthusiasm for your graduate is understandable and encouraged. However, we ask that you do not use air horns during the ceremony. The harsh sound can be disturbing to some of our guests. Our procession will include music by the UND Wind Ensemble under the direction of Dr. James Popejoy. Please stand as the candidates for degrees enter the auditorium. A UND student from the Army Reserve Officers Training Corps carries the American flag and leads the procession. Cadet Hunter Brown is a sophomore majoring in psychology. Following Cadet Brown are international and tribal flags. The flag bearers represent the nations who are part of today's graduating class. A UND faculty member chosen from the ranks of the Chester Fritz Distinguished Professors carries the university flag and leads the commencement procession. Our flag marshal is Wayne Seams, Professor of Chemical Engineering. The University of North Dakota was founded 6 years before North Dakota became a state. The original handwritten charter is preserved in the UND archives. A facsimile of the charter is being carried by Charter Marshal Sidney Dahlman. The candidates for baccalaureate degrees in the College of Business and Public Administration are accompanied by Dean Amy Henley and representatives of the college faculty. The candidates for baccalaureate degrees in the John D. Odegaard School of Aerospace Sciences are accompanied by Dean Paul Linseth and representatives of the school faculty. The candidates for baccalaureate degrees in the College of Nursing and Professional Disciplines are accompanied by Dean Diana Kostrzewski and representatives of the college faculty. Baccalaureate degrees in the College of Arts and Sciences are accompanied by Dean Brad Runquist and representatives of the college faculty. The candidates for baccalaureate degrees in the School of Medicine and Health Sciences are accompanied by Associate Dean Kenneth Ruitt and representatives of the school faculty. The candidates for baccalaureate degrees in the College of Engineering and Mines are accompanied by Dean Hesham El Rawini and representatives of the college faculty. The candidates for baccalaureate degrees in the College of Education and Human Development are accompanied by Dean Cindy Jumpnin and representatives of the college faculty. The mace of the University of North Dakota symbolizes the institution's authority to grant degrees. It is made out of oak from the university's first building, Old Main. The mace precedes President Mark Kennedy and other members of the platform group. The mace is carried by the Grand Marshal, Caitlin Ellis. Wearing a medallion that carries the official seal of a university is a practice that dates back to the Middle Ages. The UND seal is worn as part of the president's regalia and represents our institution as a symbol of authority. The chain which supports the medallion includes the names of all former UND presidents. UND President Mark Kennedy wears the official seal during today's ceremony. His regalia include 4 chevrons on the sleeves, a distinction reserved for university presidents. President Kennedy is accompanied by members of the platform who will be introduced when the ceremony begins.
Good afternoon. I'm Mark Kennedy, President of the University of North Dakota. Welcome to the University of North Dakota's 2019 Spring Commencement. We are pleased you are gathered here to celebrate the academic achievements of our UND graduates. Please remain standing as Rachel Schiller comes to the podium to sing America the Beautiful. America the Beautiful is heard on our campus at 8 a.m. every day, played by the carillons on the roof of Twomley Hall. So it is fitting that we include that song to open our commencement ceremony today. Rachel, who is from Bismarck, North Dakota, will be crossing the stage this afternoon celebrating her degree in music therapy. We thank her for sharing her musical talents with us.
Oh, beautiful for space.
Thank you, Rachel. Just one example of the great talent that we will be honoring here today. Please be seated. This is the 131st General Spring Commencement of the University of North Dakota. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2019 here today to receive their bachelor's degrees. We are proud of their accomplishments and happy to be here to celebrate with you. I'm now pleased to introduce Dr. Casey Ryan, member of the State Board of Higher Education, to bring greetings to our graduates and their guests.
Thank you, President Kennedy. Graduates, families, spouses, kids, friends, faculty, Secretary Wilson, and honored guests. It's great to be here. What a fun day. A lot of good people, a lot of energy. State Higher Ed Board is proud of what we do for the state. No matter what you read about us or hear about us, we do care. And it's our job to make a difference to the students in the state, to the members of the state, the voting members of the state, to the faculty at our colleges and universities, and to the staff at the colleges and universities. I'm proud of what we do, and I think there are even better things that we'll see in the future. So for graduates, it's a day of relief and freedom. Relief from classwork, freedom to let you move in a direction that hopefully will be successful for you. In a sense, you've been indentured students, and now that will be relieved. Some of you will go on to graduate school, and we wish you the best of success there. The interesting thing now is that your grading system is no longer A, B, C, D. You're moving into a system where you will be judged, and it might be similar to what you've had at the University of North Dakota, but the judgment will use different factors. The interesting thing in being judged is that all of you can be A's. You don't have to have a bell curve where some are not as good as others. Every one of you can be an A. Now, what you need to understand is success 90% of the time as you move out into what we'll call the real world, it's not based on knowledge. It's based on how nice are you? How do you treat other people? So really you're being judged as a person. Now, I would be willing to bet that most of you, or maybe none of you, have ever had a course on how to be nice. And I push that into maybe the course is how to be successful. So in about a minute and a half, I'm going to give you the course. There are 8 things. You should be able to remember them. You're graduates. Number 1, be honest. Number 2, admit mistakes. And if it's appropriate, apologize. Number 3, smile. Number 4, listen. Number 5, be nice. Number 6, have a good attitude. Number 7, make a difference every day. And number 8, work smart, but don't show off. So it's a great day for you. Enjoy the day with your families and friends. And then tomorrow when you wake up, start planning your success for the future. So remember, today, with the degree you're getting, you've been given opportunity. But opportunity does not guarantee success. To be successful, you have to do it. Best of luck to you, and have a great day. Congratulations.
The commencement ceremony you are attending this afternoon, where bachelor's degrees are being conveyed, represents a portion, about 70% of all the candidates eligible for degrees from UND today. A similar ceremony for all graduate degree students, those receiving their master's and doctoral degrees, was held this morning. 1,900 students are eligible to receive their UND degrees today. We welcome those of you watching this commencement ceremony live online. We welcome our distance education graduates who have traveled here today to be a part of the ceremony. We also extend a special welcome to our distance education graduates taking part in the commencement through our webcast, YouTube, or Facebook Live. This is your ceremony too, and we thank you for joining us. We congratulate and celebrate with you. Our graduates completing their degree online are participating in this ceremony with us today and have been offered the opportunity to have their names read at today's ceremony. We are pleased to include our distance degree graduates in this way. I'd like to have special thanks to the members of the UND Wind Ensemble under the direction of Dr. James Popejoy for the pre-ceremony concert and for providing music for our ceremony today. We appreciate the support of the UND Music Department helping showcase the talents of our students in this way. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you to all those who were involved in the live pre-commencement program, Celebrate Achievement, that was shown on the video boards in the arena and streamed on the web prior to today's ceremony. I'd like to give special recognition to our faculty that have invested so much in the success of these students. They've worked hard to bring them to this point. They've invested of themselves. The faculty are the heart of any university, certainly the heart of the University of North Dakota. Can the faculty please stand up so that we can recognize your contributions to the success here today? We've also had staff invest in the success of the students, staff helping us here today. We have the commencement marshals, the UND student ambassadors, those who brought in the international flags, the tribal flags in the procession. Let's give the staff and the students that helped here and helped our students a round of applause as well. But we need to give special thanks to the families, the mothers, the fathers, the spouses, the uncles, the aunts, the children, the cousins. Why doesn't everybody get a little exercise? Stand up so that the students can recognize you and thank you for your contributions. Everybody who's part of that family and friends. We know this is a team effort. We know that you invested a lot, encouraged a lot, supported a lot. So thank you for all that you have done to contribute to the success that we are recognizing here today. At UND, only undergraduate students, those receiving bachelor's degrees, are designated as graduating with honors and can earn the right to wear the university's official honor medallion as part of their regalia on graduation day. All students graduating with honors, whether cum laude, magna cum laude, or summa cum laude, receive the same medallion. GPA levels for graduating with honors can be found on page 34 of the commencement program. Can we have all students that are graduating with honors today stand so we can recognize your achievements? Please stand. I'd now like to recognize our platform guest, and as I introduce you, if you could stand and remain standing to the end, that would be great. Casey Ryan, member of the State Board of Higher Education. Heather Wilson, Secretary of the U.S. Air Force and our commencement speaker. Josh Duhamel, candidate for the honorary degree of Doctor of Letters. Tom DiLorenzo, Provost and Vice President of Academic Affairs. Carol Holgren, Vice President for Student Affairs and Diversity. Jed Shivers, Vice President for Finance and Operations. Joshua Wynn, Vice President for Health Affairs and Dean of the School of Medicine and Health Sciences. Melanie Linder, Vice President for Marketing and Communications. Dan Muse, Vice President of Development for the UND Alumni Association and Foundation. Stephanie Walker, Dean of Libraries. Scott Carell, Registrar. David Tack, Commencement Stage Announcer. Kelly Madison, Commencement Stage Announcer. And Kathy Obregon, our sign language interpreter. Can we please recognize them as well? It is now my honor to introduce Secretary Heather Wilson as our commencement speaker. Secretary Wilson graduated from the U.S. Air Force Academy and as a Rhodes Scholar received a doctoral degree in international relations from Oxford University. Her distinguished public service career included serving as an officer in the U.S. Air Force, on the staff of the National Security Council under President George H.W. Bush, as a cabinet secretary in New Mexico's state government, as a U.S. representative where we served together, as president of the South Dakota School of Mines and Technology, and now as the 24th Secretary of the Air Force. She is set to assume the presidency of the University of Texas at El Paso later this month. Please welcome a genuine and capable public servant and academic leader, Secretary Heather Wilson.
Mark, thank you, and thank you for your friendship. Congratulations to you as you move from one rectangle state with sunshine, snow, and buffalo to another rectangle state with sunshine, snow, and buffalo. To the members of the faculty and staff, congratulations on a fine year. And to the students who after 4 or 4.5 or 5 long years are ready to be called graduates. You've worked hard. Simon Sinek wrote that working hard for something we don't care about is called stress. Working hard for something we love is called passion. I know you have experienced the stress. I hope that you have found your passion. For a moment, before I talk a little about you, I want you as graduates to think about who had your back all these years. Who took the phone calls when you needed to vent or just needed a moment of encouragement, when you wanted to celebrate? Chances are those people so important to you are here in this arena or watching on the internet. Your parents and grandparents, spouses and aunts and uncles have taken this journey with you. Don't let this day pass by without saying thank you to them. Everybody needs a wingman. If anybody here understands the power of collaboration, it's the student body. Late nights doing homework, studying for exams, practicing for concerts, rewriting the descriptions of majors for Barstool UND, But there are some collaborations that your nation cares deeply about. I was in Grand Forks last August when you, as graduates, were looking forward to your final year as students. I gave a speech at the time on the history of unmanned aerial systems. In the Air Force, we call them remotely piloted aircraft. And we celebrated a milestone at the Grand Sky Unmanned Aerial Systems Facility, letting large, remotely piloted aircraft fly around the state without a chase plane keeping tabs on them. It's what we call flying beyond visual line of sight. Many of you have probably seen the MQ-1 Predator in the sky from time to time here in North Dakota. For those of you involved in unmanned aerial systems, getting certified to fly beyond visual line of sight is a coveted milestone. For the defense of our nation, it leads to better technologies. UND students and professors are collaborating with the Defense Department and with small businesses and civilian leaders to put more muscle behind America's punch and to know what is going on around the world. UND also has a one-of-a-kind space studies department. It was founded nearly 33 years ago with the help of Buzz Aldrin. Last month, the first North Dakotan to fly in space, 73-year-old Jim Buckley, was inducted into the United States Astronaut Hall of Fame. He circled the Earth over 300 times in 4 space shuttle missions on Challenger and Discovery. When he was asked about his induction, he said, "Being from North Dakota, that's a hard one. You kind of go, aw shucks, and look at your feet." If humans one day return to the moon or go to Mars, one of the many things they will have to contend with is the fine electrostatically charged dust particles that get into everything. They clog seals and degrade materials. So, last month, NASA chose a novel dust-repellent spacesuit made of fabric invented here at the University of North Dakota. And they launched it into the International Space Station for a year of harsh environmental testing. Around the world, advanced technologies for space are getting cheaper and the cost of launch is plummeting. Access to space has never been easier or more affordable for countries and businesses and even private individuals. Space is rapidly becoming a common domain for human endeavor. Space systems supporting a multi-trillion-dollar global economy, the American way of life, and our ability to protect our national borders and project power when we need to, is enabled by students and professors here at the University of North Dakota. So, there is a reason that UND was named one of the top 25 innovative colleges in the United States last year. Ladies and gentlemen, these students, these graduates before you, are graduating with skills that will change our world for the better. Thank you. Thank you all for helping them to reach this day. So, to the 2019 Fighting Hawks, wherever you go from here, I hope that you make 3 choices about your lives. First, I hope you develop the ability to say, "That's not good enough." You know, with your bachelor's degree, you're joining the top third of your peers in the country. You will be the ones who are called upon to say, do we really know everything we need to know about this problem? Do we understand what we're doing here? Are we thinking about the right questions? Is there another way to figure this out? But there's an even more important statement that you have to learn to say. And as leaders, whatever your field, you're going to have to develop the good judgment and the confidence on when to say, that's not good enough. Confidence can be built. President Teddy Roosevelt wrote, "Each time we face our fear, we gain strength, courage, and confidence in the doing." He should know. He spent 3 harsh winters in the Dakota Territory in his mid-20s, not much older than most of you here today. He said those years opened his eyes to the wealth of character found in the people of the Dakotas. As you take on new roles, your character will help you face your fears when you're called upon for a decision. So choose to speak up when you have to. Teddy Roosevelt would say, in a moment of decision, the best thing you can do is the right thing. The next best thing you can do is the wrong thing. And the worst thing you can do is nothing. Let me give you an example of what I mean. Maybe some of you have read that Navy and Air Force pilots have gotten hypoxic. They're losing oxygen while flying. It's been a problem throughout the years, but the Air Force calls these unexplained physiological events. About a year and a half ago, after 2 million safe flying hours, we had a series of events in our fleet of training aircraft. Pilots suddenly began reporting hypoxic events at very high rates. Now, on a commercial airliner, it's really not a big deal. They give you that briefing. They tell you if the masks drop out from overhead, put on your own mask first, then choose your favorite child and help them put on their mask. But high-performance aircraft have to change altitude and oxygen concentration very rapidly. And oxygen masks are actually very uncomfortable pieces of equipment. We had a problem, and we had to ground our entire fleet of training aircraft, all of them. Grounding the trainers meant stopping about 700 flights a day, and we had a critical pilot shortage. The onboard oxygen generating systems were pulled apart, and we examined them piece by piece. The team discovered that a few parts were failing at higher than expected rates, and we replaced all those parts, all of them in the whole fleet. The commanders wanted to get back to their mission, to get the jets back in the air, problem solved. But we had one key person in this 685,000 person Air Force who had just joined the Air Force team. He's the head of acquisition, an undergraduate physicist from Georgia Tech with a PhD in mathematics. And in his first week on the job, in the face of all of the generals and the pressure to get back to flight operations, he spoke up. You see, the team had concluded that it was these parts that were the problem based on the first few aircraft that were checked out in a fleet of almost 500 aircraft. He came to see me, and he said, the initial sample size was not statistically significant, we may not be right about the root cause. It's not good enough. Imagine what that's like for a second. You're the new guy or the new gal on the job, and you're telling the CEO and the members of a large engineering team, including people a heck of a lot older than you, this isn't good enough. But he was right. And to their credit, the engineers working on the job looked at the merit of his argument, did the math, and agreed with him. Behind failed products, broken processes, and mistaken decisions are people who chose to hold their tongues rather than speak up. So I hope you develop the judgment and choose to say, that's not good enough when you have to. The second choice I hope you make about your lives is to serve others. Frank McVeigh was the fourth president of the University of North Dakota. He established the North Dakota Quarterly in 1911, which is still published with art, poetry, and short stories, and sent around the world. President McVeigh had a motto: to be the servant of the people. So when you get settled in the new job, when you get that first apartment that you don't share with 4 other people, and when you stop wearing torn hoodies and sneakers every day, when you get to that point, sometime in the next year, not 20 years from now, ask yourself how you are going to make a difference. Will you volunteer on the planning commission in your community or serve on the school board? Will you be a merit badge counselor for the Scouts or spend Saturdays with Habitat for Humanity? Will you be on the fundraising committee for the new church roof? You have gifts. You have chosen to develop those gifts. All of you have an obligation to use your gifts to build a better world. Choose in some way to serve others. I want to tell you about a North Dakotan named Agnes Shore, or Aunt Aggie, as she was known. She was born on a small farm north of Minot, North Dakota, in 1915. She went to nursing school and then enlisted in the U.S. Navy in the Nurse Corps in 1938. Nurses in the service often led very dangerous lives, and Agnes was asleep on one of 2 hospital ships in 1941 in Pearl Harbor. There were only 13 nurses on board her ship, and they were quickly overwhelmed with broken and burned sailors. That experience armored her to care for the sick and wounded for the remainder of World War II. The Navy sent her to earn a bachelor's degree in nursing from Columbia University at the age of 35. She became a flight nurse and served through the Korean War. She retired as a commander in the Navy in 1958 and started a nurse anesthetist school at St. Michael's Hospital here in Grand Forks. That's now the brick building down on Lewis Boulevard called Riverside Manor, and it's on the National Register of Historic Places. But Agnes wasn't done. She would join the World Health Organization and went to Afghanistan for 2 years in the early 1960s to train nurses. When she returned, she went back to Columbia at the age of 50 to earn a master's degree in nursing. And then she came here, home to Grand Forks, and became a professor in the nursing department at the University of North Dakota. After she retired for the second time in 1977, she still wasn't done. She volunteered in the surgery center at Altru Hospital until she just couldn't do it anymore. And she passed 4 years ago at the age of 99. One of her students said she was as calm as she was dominating. Aunt Aggie was a bright light of deep compassion who never stopped learning, never stopped teaching, and never stopped serving. What began as a humble upbringing on a North Dakota farm led to a life of humble service to her students, her community, and her nation. Live a life that is bigger than your own by choosing to serve others. The third choice I hope you make is to develop relationships of trust. The work that you do, the problems you will solve matter. But let me tell you something that some of you might not believe quite yet. The people matter more. When you look back on the experiences you have had here at UND, the first time you soloed in an airplane, the late nights before finals, what do you remember? What made the difference? When I look back on the things that I've done in life, the hard decisions, the difficult projects that took months or years of work, what I remember, what endures, is the relationships. It's the people who were there with us. Relationships of trust are more valuable than gold, and they last a lifetime. The people who helped you through here, who brought the jumper cables when your car didn't start, your friends will be there at your wedding, and they will give advice to your children when your children stop listening to you. As you grow professionally, building that network of people who can help you with the hardest problems will matter even more in 20 years than it does in the next 5. Because all those friends are building experience and perspective, just like you will be. Relationships of trust will allow you to benefit from their experiences as well as your own. Keep building relationships of trust, and you will weave a rich tapestry of a life well lived. So, I hope you choose to develop the ability to say, that's not good enough. I hope you choose to use your gifts to serve others. And I hope you choose to build relationships of trust. You're well-educated, hard-working leaders, and you live in a free and self-governing country. You are coming of age at a time of innovation and discovery unparalleled in human history. The truth is, we're all a little envious of you and the lives on which you're about to embark. Congratulations to each of you. May God bless you all, and God bless the country that we love.
Thank you, Secretary Wilson, for those wise remarks. It is now my pleasure, on behalf of the faculty and the State Board of Higher Education, to present an honorary doctoral degree. Our distinguished recipient was nominated by the faculty and approved for this distinction by the State Board of Higher Education. The honorary doctoral degree, a long-standing tradition at the University of North Dakota, honors individuals for truly outstanding accomplishments which have benefited our state, nation, and world. A list of the past UND honorary degrees recipients is included in the commencement program on page 18. Our honorary degree recipient, Josh DeMel, will be escorted and presented by Brad Runquist, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences.
Your life has been much like the classic Hollywood story: childhood dreams of fame, working odd jobs in California, and then getting the big break. You first won notice as a model and were honored as Male Model of the Year in 1997. 2 years later, you made a name for yourself in the role of Leo Dupre on ABC's popular soap opera All My Children. Your work was recognized with nominations and a Daytime Emmy Award for Outstanding Supporting Actor. You made the move to primetime television in the NBC show Las Vegas, playing the role of casino security head Danny McCoy. Your performance got the attention of famed director and producer Steven Spielberg, who handpicked you for the role of Captain William Lennox for the first Transformers movie. The success of that blockbuster film led you to reprise that role in 3 Transformers sequels. In the course of acting in more than 40 movies and television programs, you have performed with many of Hollywood's leading actors. Your Transformers role gave you recognition around the world. One thing that has not transformed, however, is your love for your home state. You have always maintained strong ties to your hometown of Minot, where you went to college and played quarterback for the football team. When that city suffered a devastating flood in 2011 that damaged more than 4,000 homes, you served as honorary chairman of the Minot Area Recovery Fund. You continue to be invested in that community through your co-ownership of a local restaurant. Your pride in North Dakota roots is demonstrated by your participation in publications and videos for the State Tourism Division. Millions of viewers have seen you on screen wearing apparel depicting the state and the University of North Dakota. You regularly promote UND athletic teams on social media. With these and other efforts, you have become North Dakota's best-known ambassador in Hollywood. As a native son who rose from a modest background to achieve fame across the nation and around the world, you inspire us. In recognition of your achievements and your service to your home state, the University of North Dakota is proud to confer upon you the honorary degree of Doctor of Letters.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority of the North Dakota State Board of Higher Education, I confer upon Josh DeMel the honorary degree of Doctor of Letters. In recognition of your rank as Doctor of Letters, I will invest you with a doctor's hood marked with the official colors of the university. In witness of this degree, I will also present you a diploma officially signed and bearing the seal of the university.
Can you do this? Wow. Wow. I was really confused as to why I was even invited here, but that made it a little bit more clear. Obviously, I lost my notes, so I'm just gonna wing it. Oh, it's on my, oh, here we go. Put my notes on this. Yeah, this is incredible. I'm very honored, very flattered. I didn't know at first when I was asked to come to this if I was even worthy. I just felt a little bit embarrassed by it, to be honest, and thought about it. And you know, they voted on this, and I'm just extremely honored to be here. I don't even know how to really put that into words other than thank you for inviting me to this today. I just want to say a couple of things about some of the time I spent at the University of North Dakota as a Minot State University Beaver. I didn't do a lot of studying here. I did a lot of community service. What's so funny about that? Actually, I have a lot of friends that went to school here. It really is a dear place to me. I spent a lot of time over the years since then. And I just remember my final days before leaving college, and it was scary. And I wish I knew then what I know now, because I would have avoided a lot of mistakes. But a lot of those mistakes are what you're going to learn from, and what I learned from. And I thank God for those mistakes. I fell flat on my face several times. I continue to fall on my face. And you're going to fall flat on your face. I'm telling you. And it's not going to be, and it's going to hurt. And you're going to make mistakes. But you know what? You got this degree. You persevered, and you got the degree. And that, to me, is what's most important. You may not even use this degree. You may change careers a couple of times. You may not end up even using this degree, but you know what? You got the degree. You did it. You persevered. And that, to me, is what's so important about getting an education like this, especially from a university like North Dakota. One of the best universities in the country, in one of the greatest states in the country, in the greatest country in the world. And if there's anything that I can tell you, is that this is just the beginning. Continue forward with this degree and go after your dreams. Don't be afraid of anything. Stay curious. Truly stay curious. Continue to learn. This is a great start, but figure out new ways to solve problems. Be innovative. Try things you never thought you'd try before. Do things that scare the crap out of you. Every time I've done something that scared the crap out of me, I look back at it and I said, wow, I am so happy I did that. Those are opportunities for growth, and you're going to be happy you did it. Don't play it safe. Go for it. Because if you do, you can do things that you never possibly imagined. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for those great remarks, and thank you so much for being such a wonderful ambassador of the state of North Dakota. The next portion of today's commencement ceremony involves the conferring of degrees to those candidates assembled before you. The candidates for bachelor's degrees will be presented by Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Tom DiLorenzo.
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degrees please stand? President Kennedy, these candidates have completed all requirements for their respective bachelor's degrees from the undergraduate colleges at the University of North Dakota as listed in the commencement program. I, therefore, have the honor of presenting them to you for the conferring of their degrees.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority of the North Dakota State Board of Higher Education, I confer upon you the bachelor's degrees listed in the commencement program. I have the honor of welcoming you into the ancient and universal society of scholars with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto, and will now present you with a diploma scroll marked with the seal of the university.
You may be seated and come forward row by row as your college is called forward and announced. Please follow the direction of the commencement marshals. As you approach the ramp on the sides of the stage, you will pause for a photograph before ascending the ramp to the stage. After you have received your diploma folder from the president, please use the ramp at the center stage to return to your original seats for the remainder of the ceremony as directed by the marshals. Congratulations.
The banner for each college and school will accompany the candidates to the platform. Banners are designed in colors traditionally associated with each academic discipline. Courses in nursing have been offered at UND since 1909. Undergraduate education in nursing began in 1949. The College of Nursing was founded 10 years later. Here are the online candidates for degrees in the College of Nursing and Professional Disciplines, followed by the candidates who are here today. Gail Bercier, Kema Hill, Grace Mikula,
Madeline Erin Como, Allison Taylor Harvey, Jenna Lois Caltera, Camille J. Hagan, Jana Elizabeth Helfrich, Madeline Francine Krinkelka, Caitlin Renee Langus, Emily I. Little, Paige Mary Ellen Presticomo, Elizabeth Ann Scheidler, Katie Joran Skarda, Mitchell David Thompson, Alexis M. Wagner, Alyssa Grace Ahmet, Kristen M. Alley, Jessica Renee Azure, Ethel Wankaka Bam, Luke M. Beto, Brooke Caroline Berry, Rachel Birdsall Knutsvig, Kelsey Marie Baum, Amanda Ruth Bolus, Mackenzie Joe Byrne, Jamila B. Carson, Ellen Marie Cernick. Caitlin R. Cofield. Olivia Colbin. Susan Dalen. Taya Marie Damson. Carly Marie Dawson. Maria E. Denninger. Sarah Elizabeth Doroff. Rachel Evanson. Sarah Victoria Elhart. Jacob M. Iden. Courtney Fultz. Brooke E. Gayton. Alexis F. Gigsted. Rebecca Getchie. Ellen R. Grabansky. Nicole Lindsay Grunewald. Brooke Rose Hagan. Helen A. Hagan. Jamie Lee Hyder. Sarah Elizabeth Handy. Mercedes M. Hansen. Shelby Amanda Helgo. Alexa Jo Henke. Madison J. Heddletwit. Paige E. Jelly. Nicholas J. Hogue. Madeline Lee Hall. Lisa M. Kasarensic. Natalie Christine Kecky. Madison Keplin. Victoria Sienna Quito. Sydney N. Knox. Amelia J. Coast. Kaylee Lynn Krabenhoff. Kylie Nicole Crum. Randy J. Larson. Michaela Dawn Livingood. Megan Elizabeth Lund. Caitlin A. Macklett. Emily Rose Mary Macaruck. Isabella H. Mentaro. Elizabeth Marie Mathias. Emma Louise Merck. Michaela May Morinville. Lynn Nguyen. Taylor Faye Nyborg. Allison Ray Olson. Maddie Tess Olson. Emma Kate Ongsted. Michaela Marie Ostermeyer. Elizabeth Anna Pate. Emma M. Peterson. Thomas Robert Phillips. Jacqueline Marie Pothen. Abrielle Louise Riley. Shaylin Marie Roller. Nicole Ann Samuelson. Mitchell Lee Sanders. Paige N. Sandvik. Peter Melvin Sove. Michaela Nabin Schindler. Mandy L. Shermas. Chelsea Schlieve. Jade C. Schroeder. Kimberly Samantha Shishin. Erica Mela Shasky. Brenna K. Skytland. Julissa Eleanor Slaba. Elizabeth Lauren Smith. Sunshine Spaeth. Andrea Teltester. Sadie Beth Tollefson. Amanda Lee Torek. Ashlyn Marie Traylor. Carrie B. Tucker. Abby Marie Wangan. Heather A. Weiss. Mackenzie K. Winter. Michael A. Zink. Victoria Rose Andrus. Holly Belinsky. Bryce M. Boomersbach. Andrea K. Bouthen. Kylie Marie Dam. Casey K. Gerving. Anissa Holwandra. Bethany Ann Ivesdahl. Samantha L. Johnson. Christine D. Lawson. Bailey R. Lewis. Jawan J. McCauley. Brianna J. Peterson. Courtney Renner. Mariah L. Sharp. Megan Catherine Sullivan. Haley Marie Turner. Cassandra K. Walebski.
The Department of Aviation was founded in 1968 and grew to form a college in 1982. In 1998, it was named in honor of its founder and first dean, John Odegaard. Here are the candidates for degrees in the John D. Odegaard School of Aerospace Sciences.
Alexis L. Anderson. Forrest R. Anderson. Wade Joseph Baltazar. Brittany M. Barnum. Colin Joseph Bates. Owen S. Berg Arnold. Lucas Michael Borowitz. Luke Thomas Bradley. Evan Edward Brecht. Weston Brickman. Nicholas Edgar Britton. Connor D. Kazak. David Campos. Alec D. Cote. Alondra Kathleen Cochran. Tyler William Couch. Jacob Kuda. Jacob D. DeForest. Tanner Anthony Doran Grisha. Keegan P. D'Souza. Nathan William Engstrom. Jesse L. Foster. Kylie Marie Foster. Matthew Allen Frenette. Cale Robert Gieske. Carson Timothy Graham. Connor Cedric Granger. Garrett William Greer. Garrett E. Goobles. Joseph Howard Gatoski. Michelle Christine Hansen. Samuel Robert Hennian. Declan John Hoffman. Miranda Dennis Huntsman. Samuel William Johnson. Long Nak Ho. Caleb Samuel Kurth. Marshall A. Kelly. Elijah Nakoa Ikaina Okekai Kanuha. Alex David Korkowski. Isabella Keller Layden. Cole David Kearns. Daniel Paul Claver. Kevin Michael Leyoun. Adam Samuel Leverson. Madeline Marie Lilly. Dylan Thomas Lindenfelser. Michaela Kathleen Lair. Luke Edward Losey. Yanni N. Loizos. Samuel John Maziak. Janessa Maureen Milners. Jens Thomas Nash. Chase Norberg. Madison L. Petrie. Preston Q. Pickert. Mohammed Abdel Fattah Regab. Alec Stephen Reichus. Connor Dalton Roberts. Sean M. Roberts. Dante Edward Redondi. Joshua Sanchez. Aaron Joseph Schaefer. Rebecca Sue Schmidt. Jared Matthew Schmidt. Megan Marie Seehusen. Cody Victor Smith. Timo Sarouche. Tanner Michael Steensma. Alex Anthony Ragusa. Samuel C. Stevens. Christian Charles Peterson. John Kyle Strike. Brandon T. Sweet. Betsy L. Thompson. Nikolai T. Todorov. Jacob Mark Vieker. Devin Thomas Weller. Russell Warren Winnikin. Alan Yu. Eric Jacob White. Jonathan D. Wickersham. Jacob Lloyd Zaire. Joel Braxton Aldridge. Hannah Elizabeth Beard. Anna Catherine Erickson. Emily Hannah Johnson. Megan Elizabeth McCabe. Alexa A. Otto. Kyle Brian Peterson.
The School of Medicine was established in 1905 as a two-year medical education program. It expanded in the 1970s to a four-year program granting medical degrees. Here is the online candidate for a degree in the School of Medicine and Health Sciences, followed by the candidates who are here today. Mariah Johnson.
Tiffany Anna Barth. Jessica Ann Burley. Rachel A. Kramer. Dustin W. Green. Carrie A. Hoffman. Abigail G. Sisted. Joseph D. Solberg. Devlin A. Wiest. Matthew Brandon Billings. Mariana Chavez. Emily Amanda Christofferson. Cheska Faye D. Castro. Alexander Paul Decker. Tracy Ann Fried Arnson. Sarah Elaine Gabriel. Desiree Holton. Courtney Elaine Knudsen. Jennifer Lynn Lockhart. Peyton A. Matson. Teresa A. McCowan. Lily L. Meduna. Katie L. Pierce. Jacob D. Rondu. Carly Ann Rorkvit. Mariah S. Salfer. Kirsten Elise Schumacher. Riley B. Thompson. Lauren M. Wilson.
The College of Engineering and Mines dates back to 1889 and was developed in harmony with the Constitution of the state of North Dakota. Here are the online candidates for degrees in the College of Engineering and Mines, followed by the candidates who are here today. Paul Carr, Joshua Church, Luis Costa, Eduardo Rosa, Jeremy Weaver,
Cara Ann Berkey. Jacob Vernon Dahl. Michael Stephen Dolson. Alexis K. Fry. Jacob Dale Garretts. Michael Scott Hefta. Amanda Marie Keegan. Alicia D. Keeling. Andrew Joseph Kohler. Michaela Jessie Kringstead. Gabriel Labar. James Patrick Lepke. Samantha Joanne Link. Lawrence L. Gong. Hoon Koi Win. Jason A. Power. Cassandra J. Schaefer. Kaylee Michelle Smith. Bo Allen Tatro. Giselle Lee Thornby. Joseph J. Audette. Eric Arnold Bloomgren. Ryan Joseph Fetch. Zachary Mitchell Hagan. Lane V. Herbert. Alex Mawini. Robert Lawrence Osowski. Hannah Jean Pedersen. Zach Jacob Ranasat. Jesse L. Wermuth. Martin A. Posniak. Eric S. Dingledine. Second Lieutenant Jacob William Imes. Aaron Reed Johnson. Jacob A. Johnson. Michelle Catherine Keller. Mohammed Getty Matan. Fuad Rashid Mohamud. Brandon Don Richard Mord. Rachel Ann Nenninger. Matthew Richard Oren. Kristen K. Opheim. J. Thomas Peterson. Derek A. Popowski. Mohammed Ade Saeed. Adam Stroh. Zachary J. Sundry. Robert James Troyer. Stephen D. Ulmer. Mohammed El Saidi. Abby Jo Amond. Brianna Ellie Bednarek. Ryan Daniel Buckman. Robert Allen Davidson. John Timothy DeBeltz. Emma Rose DeRudes. Nicholas Patrick DeGregorio. Haley Rebecca Fulness. Graham Gallup. Abdirahman Ahmed Hussein. Abdiaziz Mohammed Ismail. Kyla Elizabeth Jensen. Joshua Lee Junk. Thomas George Keeling. Keith Walter Krause. James F. Langfeld. Mackenzie F. McMillan. Ivan N. Quawir. Alec Samuel Ostman. Jason N. Pollock. Wayne Allen Ray Jr. Abdilatif Ade Saeed. Rolf Ingvald Sundy. Callie V. Thomason. Zoe Michaela Thompson. Evan R. Kittleson. Grace A. DeVault. Emily Rose Hertz. Matthew J. Picklow. Jordan Daniel Schaefbauer. Jessica Page Wick. Abu Baker Muhammad Abdi. Mustafa H. Abdurrahman. Emmanuel Abweji. Margaret Ann Amen. Abdullah Ibrahim Afrey. Mohammed Ahmed El Shaya. Ryan Leo Banaki. Nicholas John Bodensteiner. Mitchell Edward Bonderson. John Allen Bruner. Tien Pei So. Brady Lee Castle. Ethan Frederick Collings. Cody C. Ditzig. Samuel Brian Glassbrenner. Kendrick Michael Heck. Blake Hamilton Hopewell. Lucas Kelvin Kazmarek. Brandon Todd Kofsted. Tyler Terrence Laval. Alexander J. Littlejohn. Adam J. Mock. Cale D. Mack. Brendan Kelly McCabe. Thomas John McGuire. Dustin M. Meyer. James Stephen Severe Myers. Joshua E. Olson. Nicholas James O'Reilly. Michael Joseph Parsons. Noah Stephen Peterson. Anthony Lee Pang. Grant Daniel Ramage. Caleb James Reimer. Andrew Michael Sather. James Edwin Shiro. Kyle Michael Scott. Christopher P. Subert. Blaze David Stanley. Travis Michael Stiff. Ronald Lee Swanson. Joseph John Varpness. Matthew T. Vracoda. Isaac Andrew Weisberg. Leong Yang. Hinda Ali Alfatlowi. Christopher Allen Flagtwet. Trey Dean Kautzman. Douglas M. Nordby. Kyle J. Piaski. Carl John Tarola Jr.
The College of Education and Human Development was formed in 1996. It was the result of a merger between the Center for Teaching and Learning and the College for Human Resource Development. The real beginnings of the college can be traced back to the founding of the university in 1883. Here is the online candidate for a degree in the College of Education and Human Development, followed by the candidates who are here today. Jordan Hansi.
Brooke Arlise Abernathy. Jennifer Marie Allen. Travis Scott Bernardi. Nicole Dolores Bandal. Kyle D. Bailing. Cynthia M. Balich. Hannah Oretta Berg. Abby Burst. Victoria Suzanne Blado. Maureen C. Bry. Taylor K. Burris. Madeline A. Cardali. Gretchen Nicole DeVere. Ashley Ann Dolezal. Linda Jean Carter Ernst. Madison Lucille Feist. Jordan A. Follis. Brittany J. Jorgensen. Johanna H. Hayes. Samantha Jean Hegg. Rachel M. Jacobson. Katie C. Jensen. Allison M. Johnson. Andrea Johnson. Elizabeth Casper. Chloe O. Kennedy. Madison D. Kozel. Olivia M. Krantz. Taylor Jewel Laidlaw. Emily Larson. Jaden D. Lamar. Rachel J. Linz. Allison Kristen Nelson. Blake J. Neski. Carissa Lauren Olson. Austin B. Overton. Sarah Catherine Pinnell. Isaiah D. Pritzel. Emma Rose Catherine Ragey. Kelsey Ray Runkowski. Madison True Rutan. Rebecca Cheryl Sangbush. Amy Camille Schrutik. Cassandra Ann Soline. Kylie Sorensen. Emily Kate Saram. Erica R. Tamanin. Kaylin L. Thomas. Samuel Leroy Twistle. Kaylin Marie Van Domlin. Sydney Ann Voracek. Vienna J. Wharton. Austin Dale Blazer. Claire Sarah Erickson. Nicole A. Hootinen. Casey M. Mant. Madison Marie Walling. Victoria Vilea Yapel. Shelby Lynn Zilmiller. Angela Marie Blacknick. Taylor Marie Bunnis. Austin C. Erdman. Francisco Jose Gonzalez. Becca L. Hansen. Samantha Jones. Kennedy Kidd. Michael Edward Landsberger. Hayden T. May. Jaden E. Nelson. Caitlin Noel Rinke. Danelle D. Rogers. Adam Francis Steiner. Preston Joseph Tickner. Mandy Tia Tran. Hayden Kent Vogel. Jason P. Warnke. Jacqueline Wells. Wyatt Brian Watts. Britta Arones. Heather Lynn Bridgman. Melissa A. Daly. Jessica L. Dimich. Caitlin R. McClellan. Melissa Rose Nissen.
The last bachelor's degree to be given from the College of Education and Human Development this afternoon will be awarded posthumously. Connor Sander, a resident of Grand Forks, would have completed all the requirements for the Bachelor of Science in Public Health Education degree this semester. Connor passed away on March 2nd of this year. Dr. Todd Sabato, Associate Professor of Public Health Education, has been seated with members of Connor's family and will accompany Connor's mother, Kelly Sander, and his father, Vern Sander, to the stage to accept his diploma. Connor was an outstanding student. He was on the president's list or dean's list each semester he was enrolled at UND. A number of graduates here today proudly called Connor their friend. In reflecting on collective experiences with him, as well as the common themes expressed after his death, Connor's friends, family, fraternity brothers, classmates, and faculty members shared a common sentiment that what Connor may have lacked in physical stature, he far surpassed with integrity, intelligence, passion, and persistence. I am proud to present Connor's diploma to his mother, Kelly, and his father, Vern.
The origin of the College of Arts and Sciences dates from the founding of the university in 1883. It is the largest and most diverse college in the university. Here are the online candidates for degrees in the College of Arts and Sciences, followed by the candidates who are here today. A course in commerce was organized in 1917 and developed into the College of Business and Public Administration. The current name was adopted in 1955. Here are the candidates for degrees in the College of Business and Public Administration.
Lauren Ashley Anderson. Ryan A. Bonson. Morgan L. Dolke. Jace C. Dukart. Dylan James Foley. Matthew Christopher Ford. Benjamin William Freeman. Your 2018-19 Student Body President, Eric Richard Hansen. Cole Douglas Hiltner. Jack D. Jensen. Joseph Cohen. Tyson Bradley Libby. Cass Alexander Longy. Sydney D. Matson. Karen McCowan. Elizabeth E. McDowell. Julia Wynne McGregor. Brian William Palin. Zachary Clifford Plant. Gabriel J. Sandy. James D. Shook. Olivia A. Swenson. Allison Ann Walker. Brody Robert Welsh. Aidan Lemuel Kelly. Emina Zukic. Taylor K. Adam. Casey Lynn Allen. Bailey Faye Anderson. Ashley E. Antonenko. Rachel Elizabeth Aslin. Lieutenant Montvitas Bartkaitis. Shayna M. Berberich. Ryan Richard Bierke. Patrick William Bollinger. Chandler J. Bondison. Noah M. Bosch. Dakota Montalvan Brazerol. Kayla Mabel Brust. Alexis L. Bushy. Kyle Andrew Carlson. Amanda Lynn Carpenter. Tyus Amon Carter. Matthew Aaron Serjants. Charles Dale Churchill. Shelby Lynn Chardelli. Carly N. Claremont. Dylan A. Clark. Scott Joseph Colbacini. Gwen Corcoran. Sean Donnelly. Douglas P. Dorn. Leighton M. Erickson. Thomas Patrick Ewing. Joseph J. Fiore IV. Madison Jane Fisher. Sarah J. Fraley. Thomas M. Frowney. Rhett Gordon Allen Gardner. Brett Thomas Gilland. Emily Catherine Greatzer. Peyton R. Haig. Lucas C. Haberman. Tristan Jared Hagan. Zachary L. Hagan. Alexander Stephen Hager. Annika Catherine Hammett. Caitlin Jane Haney. John Michael Hannafin. Zane Lee Hansen. Tanner J. Haugrud. Katie Louise Henry. Michaela Joe Higlin. Stephen Judd Hoff. Tyler Smith Horvey. Ireland Faye Huntley. Wyatt James Illig. Logan T. Johnson. Zachary T. Young. Preethi Kasalingam. Brandon David Knapp. Kara A. Cones. Harrison Simon Kronk. Nathan Charles Kreuzer. Sean R. Kuavidra. Colleen E. Queen. Brooke L. Leipsch. Dorocha Mijas. Adam J. Leck. William Henry Lacaris. Jack Wesley Lembecker. Jack R. Leverance. Mitchell Allen Lipson. Evan M. Lundeen. Nicholas David Lundeen. Mason M. Malakowski. Eric T. May. Thomas James McCann. Joseph William McGrath. Lucas Kent Mickelson. Michael J. Miller. Courtney Renee Michalik. Gage C. Munson. Scott Michael Monzalowski. Adam Morelli. Danielle Joanna Nelson. Ethan Carl Nelson. Samuel Luke Neubauer. Zachary C. Nieder. Zachary Edward Nord. Chase Tanner Oliger. Olivia A. Olson. Parker R. Osborne. Allison L. Overby. Taylor Caleb Parson. Benjamin Robert Payton. Drew R. Peterson. John Donald Peterson. Jonathan Karras Praska. Laken Alexandra Pressler. Emily Jean Pluswick. Paul Allen Ranasate. Robert Charles Ryder. Wyatt D. Sampson. Cole Renicky. Keegan James Rietveld. Shayla K. Salvioni. Krista Lynn Sauber. Brandon Patrick Schilling. Adam John Schumacher. Hunter Shapansky. Brooke A. Shade. Andrew Dale Shores. Dio Centuri. Nicholas M. Skirvance. Amanda L. Sorensen. Michael Matthew Stang. Jacob Richard Stork. Dylan William Sullivan. Aaron Svensson. Anders Duncan Thompson.
Let's go!
Andrew Thomas. Kaylee Lynn Tybert. Aaliyah Tinkham. Anthony Thomas Underwood. Dakota Michael Wagner. Corbin Michael Wall. Cody Allen Ward. Carly Catherine Wentworth. Bridget L. West. Emily Rose Witt. Cassie M. Wilson. Benjamin K. Witt. Michaela E. Whitmer George. Caillou Zhu. Stefan Matthias Zebro. Jai Zhang. John Ziebert. Jace Kent Brothen. Andres Flores. Matthew C. Gershewski. Aaron Ann Stodsed. Ryan Michael Craig. Brent N. Dostal. Weston R. Hunn. Matthew A. Massett. Lauren Catherine Blake. Cassidy Lynn Johnson. David Ross Keys. Tucker Wade Williams.
The origin of the College of Arts and Sciences dates from the founding of the university in 1883. It is the largest and most diverse college in the university. Here are the online candidates for degrees in the College of Arts and Sciences, followed by the candidates who are here today. Shanice Beamesterfer, Serhat Delbaylor, Jetson Davis, Michelle Evans, Grace Mikula, Amy Olson, Aaron Palmer, Nicole Stoley.
Brandon Michael Adams. Sajan Marie Aldridge. Michael Yisha Akimoram. Rick Van Anthony Amores Alman. Bailey Shea Baszler. Brenda Diane Bergen. Luis Edmund Belly. Allison Marie Rodriguez Bento. Megan J. Berg. Siri Jan Bergsgaard. Zoe Lee Berlinquet. Christine Burnson. John T. Bortland. Haley E. Bloom. Samuel John Boomgarden. Kelly Dawn Bosch. Brianna L. Boucher. Elsa C. Condit. Elizabeth J. Cordell. Wesley K. Curtis. Cassiopeia Regina Donadino. Hannah Rose Dahl. Megan M. Daly. Alexandria Leilani Marie de Guzman. Michaela Marie Deltoner. Kayla Marie Eltman. Joan Elaine Enlow. Taryn L. Easted. Michelle Marie Evans. Dylan R. Forsyth. Olivia G. Frost. Jordan Jeffrey Geiselart. Christopher M. Glenn. William O. Gordon. Jacob Russell Gunderson. Cassandra Jo Halverson. Mandy Evans Hamilton. Paige Catherine Hansen. Erin E. Hartwig. Erica E. Hillstrom. Lindsay Marie Hathaway. Kelsey Lynn Huttenberger. Leslie Ann Hibble. Taylor R. Hoekstra. Sean L. Hoverson. Ariel M. Humphrey. Brecklin Renee Huntley. Megan M. Jansen. Nicholas W. Jones. Michael Kesh. Reed Daniel Kemp. Seth Kirkedy. Alexis Lynn Clabo. Michaela C. Koski. Kennedy Mackenzie Kraft. Hannah K. Lamster. Chloe A. Larson. Jennifer Marie Larson. Felina Amelia Lavender. Briar I. LeBeau. Sasha J. Leibold. Maria Lobenvova. Brandon M. Logie. Zachary Moshe Lulavi. Sarah M. Lundstrom. Brooke S. Lieberg. Levi Jacob Mack. Carly Grace Madsen. Preston Hodges Mayer. Amy Mashinsky. Jade Mariah Manny. Cassandra Antoinette Martin. Tahina M. Martinez. Tracy Lynn Mather. Courtney J. Miller. Jennifer D. Miller. Michaela Mariah Moen. Allison G. Moriarty. Heather K. Nagengast. Yusuke Nakosama. Jack William Nyson. Austin Kent Nelson. Caleb Neiman. Kelly Craig Nordling. Jason Thomas Mistel. Lindsay M. Olim. Amy Lynn Olson. Taya M. Olson. Megan Natigani Onyawa. Brenna Nierse Page. Kyra Ann Palmer. Amy M. Park. Amber Janeth Parker. Erica M. Paulson. Abigail L. Plumley. Dixa Pokel. Allison Diane Prochnow. Jennifer Jo Rydell. Corinne Lee Rollison. Ashley Ann Marie Roan. Kara Ann Sandness. Lauren M. Sandy. Derek John Shaner. Jacob Hunter Shetler. Mia A. Schmidt. Alexis Marie Schwingenhammer. Allie R. Sanger. Hayden Matthew Shaw. Katerina Elizabeth Spack. Mina K. Century. Alexandra M. Skimmy. Matthew Walker Samby. Alyssa Ray Smith. Maggie Fern Smith. Mallory L. Smith. Alyssa M. Sogi. Hunter Timothy Bra. Andre P. Stewart. Nicole Angeline Stoley. Seth Charles Statino. Madison Rose Streff. Fatima N. Suleiman. Samuel T. Talley. Rachel M. Thiel. Jennifer Ellen Thomas. Kristen Nicole Thompson. Susie Kate Nagale. Brendan Norgan. Cullen J. Tokenen. Amber Lynn Trosted. Andrew D. Tuckenmiller. Mandy Lynn Trifter. Jalen Noel Valquiera. Marcus Beau Vivier. Kelsey K. Volkman. Christina Elizabeth Walker. Anthony P. Westfall. Brandon Lauren Whipke. Alexis Cheyenne Wilson. Jenna M. War. Morgan Lois Young. Ryan James Zako. Allison Marie Ziegler. Allison A. Bridegon. Michaela D. Erdahl. Taylor Young. Brittany Jean Lee. Sonyan Lee. Bethany Kristen Springs. Matthew P. Stavens. Domiko R. Beston. Ryan W. Boris. Jessica Marie Kedro. Gabrielle Adriana Churchill. Kennedy E. Fenster. Jonathan Houston Harris. Molly A. Modal. Luke Marcus McCowan. Sean Lucas Olson. William T. Peterson. Dominique Robert Rapsch. Kyle Christopher Rue. Eilina Marie Louisette Dawat Simpron. Cameron John Wisty. Christopher Weisty. James Scott Ziliak. Taylor Robinson. Hannah M. Rue. Devon Abler. Kendall Taylor Edmonds. Rachel Schiller. Evelyn Strauss. Rachel N. Nagayan Muniz. Allison Esther Borkert. Jonas Daniel Fisher. Michael V. Morrissey. Paul Samuel Murray. Margaret O'Malley. Christina Louise Tarlson. Sierra Sky Vasilakes. Margaret Ammett. Ryan John Anderson. Harmony Barr. Caitlin K. Bacher. Chaz James Bauer. Brittany Jean Butte. Nicole Ashley Block. Carly R. Blondell. Sydney Christine Boyke. Haley Marie Bond. Amy K. Bredenzer. Allison P. Brooks. Michaela Elizabeth Broicius. Bethany J. Brombaugh. Marina Nicole Bruner. Kina Rial Burr. Hannah E. Cardali. Emma T. Contino. Lawrence K. Cronin. Kayla May Damaris. Ashley V. Dirksen. Ashley Ray Durheim. Phoebe L. Eichhorst. Jessica L. Imund. Luke J. Fiedler. Tiffany Jean Findley. Haley Laura Fix. Rachel Lynn Fix. Thomas John Golsky. Zachary J. Fossen. John C. Geisinger. Evan M. Good. David W. Rue. Emily J. Rowe. Kelsey K. Guttersman. Alicia Nicole Hackworth. Benjamin L. Hansen. Lauren N. Hiddy. Ashley Ann Hoganson. James G. Hollister. Anna Marie Horner. Claire J. Juncker. Hylia A. Kern. Macy Jo Kopp. Madison B. Kreitzer. Madison Marie Lamb. Rachel Sierra Pauline Lance. Riley Larson. Bo Hakan James Lochner. Lacey Jane Lillebo. Madison R. Lundbrecht. Sean J. McDonald. Paige N. Mann. Jada M. Matson. Connor Truman Paul McCarty. Zachary Jeffrey Miller. Asha M. Mohammed. Catherine A. Mahler. Kia Morse. Adriana Christine Moem. Madison P. Mueller. Jessica Nelson. Taylor Jean Novak. Kayla Ann Olson. Christina Lee Olston. Brody Daniel Onchuk. Tracer Overland. Teague V. Paulson. Daniel Bragg Howlett. Christian Matthew Peltier. Ashley Lynn Perkowski. Christian Paul Peterson. Mackenzie R. Peterson. Haley Marie Pettis. Emily Kathleen Plume. Stacy Leanne Plume. Kristen Danielle Poshumus. Anna Dolores Prue. Grace Gabrielle Rain. Cora Jo Elaine Reel. Abby Rose Rocky. Second Lieutenant Nicholas R. Saul. Iman A. Saeed. Justin L. Schaefer. Foley Jefferson Schreier. Samuel Isaac Sherman. Dijon Murray. Jordan Josiah Vale. Emma Claire Smith. Jordan Ariana Sorensen. Taylor Lane St. Germain. Tyler Jonathan Strauss. Sydney Christina Swanson. Harold Todd Thomas Jr. Bao V. Tran. Madison Ray Ventrid. Bailey Murray Weisenberger. Mary K. Westman. Jenna Marie Wolf. Tanner J. Wutaw. Caitlin Ann Marie Walkenhaver. Mariah Lynn Young. Alicia E. Zinger. Jeremy Allen Kirk. Micah John Mabin. Noah Lane Skavhab. Mariah Tonke. Brielle Lee Van Orman. Tyler S. Baxter. Sawyer R. Flynn. Benjamin R. Hengel. Seferino Hernandez. Emily J. Knapp. Jamie Kanta. Nathan M. Ketteringham. Second Lieutenant Logan D. Littman. Matt Moe. Abby Jean Morlaw. Ellen Elizabeth Pointner. Joseph Malcolm Pugh. Allison A. Rocheball. Zachary Daniel Wheeler. Gabriel Noah Whitney. Madison R. Zephyrus. Kevin M. Fregon. Stephanie Marie Honachenko. Taylor Ann Johnson. Ian T. Malchow. Alea Morehouse. Allison Rose Nelson. Maria Schomer.
Congratulations to all of the new graduates, to all those that you have received your bachelor's degrees today. If you haven't already done so, as a symbol of your graduation today, please move your tassels from the right side of your mortarboards to the left side. I would now like to introduce Dan Muse, Vice President of Development for the UND Alumni Association and Foundation. He will bring greetings to our newest alumni from the University of North Dakota.
Thank you, President Kennedy. I'd like to take the next 30 or 40 minutes to... In all honesty, I think I can do this in 2. What do you think? It is my honor to welcome you as the newest members of the University of North Dakota alumni family. And I do mean family. It is the best way to describe what we have. They care tremendously about the university and about each other. They love to get together, cheer on our athletic teams, reminisce about their time on campus, and to support the future of this great university. I see some of you are wearing the legacy cord designated that someone in your family is also a UND graduate. A special welcome to our alumni here today watching a new generation earn their UND degree. I too am part of the UND legacy. My siblings and both my parents attended the University of North Dakota. A special shout out to my mom, Joanne Bethke, homecoming queen 1960. She may not be pleased that I mentioned the year she won, so early happy Mother's Day to you, Mom. I love you very much. I'm a proud alum of this university, and this fall, my oldest son will be part of the freshman class. So let me tell you a little bit about the family you have now joined. Like any family, we have some overachievers, like Karen Nyberg, who used her engineering degree to become an astronaut who's been to space twice. Legendary NBA coach Phil Jackson was just back on campus last fall to receive his Sioux Award, the highest honor the Alumni Association and Foundation bestows upon its alumni. In his acceptance speech, Jackson said UND nurtured him as an undergraduate back in the mid-60s. Loris Molbert, a business leader who also received a Sioux Award in 2018, said during his acceptance speech that, quote, "Magic happens here at UND. It is where students from all walks of life all come together to learn not only math, history, law, medicine, and business, but most importantly, learned about themselves. What was impactful to me is that I learned to believe in myself," unquote. What is significant about these high achievers is that they attribute the genesis of their success to their time at UND to this same moment you're experiencing today. Other members of the UND alumni family quietly make a difference in their communities and in the lives of others. There are thousands of nursing grads caring for the sick, teachers in classrooms all around the country educating our youth, and pilots making sure families get home safely. This is the family you are now a part of, a family of innovators, go-getters, and thoughtful, compassionate individuals. Consider sharing your time and your talent with those who will follow in your footsteps. Current and future UND students will want to network with you. They'll look to you as role models of alumni engagement. Giving of your time, your experience, and your knowledge, and your talents can be done in so many ways and lays the groundwork for continued philanthropy that makes UND great. Please stay connected to your alma mater. Stay connected with one another using whatever social media platforms you do when you're not 40 years old like I am. Okay, I'm 47, sorry. My sincere congratulations and best wishes to all of you. Remember, each and every one of you is now part of the fabric and personality of this university. Go out and show the world what UND alumni can do. God bless.
Graduates will be ushered out of the arena and into the ballroom assembly area following the ceremony. We ask the members of the audience to stand but remain in your seats for the recessional and then meet your graduates in the ballroom or in the lobby areas of the Alaris Center outside following the conclusion of the ceremony. I again call on Rachel Schiller, who will lead us in the singing of the alma mater. This familiar song is used as our traditional conclusion at all University of North Dakota commencement ceremonies. The words are found on page 1 of the commencement program. Please stand and join Rachel in singing the alma mater.
Hail to thee, O
And now, from the Alaris Center in Grand Forks, here is this year's graduating class from the University of North Dakota. Thank you.